Alrighty, hello everybody, welcome back. Welcome back to Live. I'm Drake. If you didn't know, now you know. And yeah, we're just gonna be talking about really awesome things today. Hey, if you want Twin Flames Universe merch, here's your thing. Yes, if you guys want Twin Flames Universe merch, this is one of the things that you could get, but there's a whole list. I'm gonna have somebody link it. So the runner-chaser dynamic, it's actually, the runner-chaser dynamic is not a thing. And the reason why is because of the simple fact that if your twin flame is running from you, they're just mirroring where you are running from yourself, right? If you're chasing after somebody, then you're not chasing after yourself, right? Therefore, that's the mirror. So just like pay attention to that. Pay attention to where you could be running from yourself, right? Because that's all that the runner chaser phase is. It's not like, oh, I love this person so much and they don't love me back. It's more like, no, you need to love yourself so much, and then your twin flame will just be naturally attracted to you. Is denial and fear common in divine masculines? I wouldn't say that it's common. I mean, your twin flame is gonna always mirror what you are feeling. So if you are denying something, if you are in fear all the time, then that's what you have to look at within yourself. Like, where are you denying? Where are you in fear? Because you and your twin flame, you're not separate. So you're always going to have to like look within yourself and see what's going on. You have to take responsibility. Yes, you can get back to your twin flame, like if you divorced, like nothing that has happened in your reality can prevent you from being with them. You know, you don't have to worry about the mistakes you made or if you did this wrong or this right. It's really just about making a simple new choice right now in this moment and choosing to see and believe that you're one consciousness with your twin flame. That's something that I actually want to reiterate and go deeper into, right? You and your twin flame are one consciousness. I know I literally just said that, but what that means is any misalignment that's in your consciousness, that's within you, is going to be mirrored by your twin flame. So say if you have a core belief or a core misalignment that you're not worthy of love, your twin flame is going to bring that up, right? They're going to mirror something to you, and that's going to bring up the feeling of, oh, I don't feel worthy of love. And it could be they're with somebody else. It could be they're rejecting you. It could be they don't want to be with you, right? And so they're mirroring these things to you, and that makes you feel not good enough for love. And the only reason why they're doing this is so that you can heal it within your consciousness. And that's why the mirror exercise is so important, because of the simple fact that it's going to point you directly back to yourself and where you're doing it. So just remember that, like, whatever they're doing, you are doing 150%. And it doesn't have to be literally, like, it doesn't have to be a literal thing. Oh, well, they're drinking alcohol and they have an addiction and I don't drink alcohol. That's not what it is. They're just mirroring something to you about you have an addiction to something. And it could be you are reaching outside of yourself for something. You are trying to get something outside of yourself. Comfort is something. You can be using food for comfort. You could be using your phone for comfort. Like, it's the same core thing, but it's just mirrored differently outwards. You can have sex with your twin flame, like, it's not a bad thing. It's only bad if you're not valuing yourself. Like, if you're just taking away from yourself, so you have sex with your twin flame. Like, that's not okay. Don't do that. Value yourself and value your divine femininity. But if it feels good to have sex with your twin flame and you feel like you are honoring yourself and you are valuing yourself, then do that. Yeah, if your twin flame is rejecting you and doesn't want to commit to you, then it's you rejecting and not wanting to commit fully to yourself. So the difference between the one class with Twin Flames Universe is that, yeah, you only get 100 classes. So only get 1 classes out of the 3 classes that they recorded. And then with the all class pass, you get 300 plus. So that's the difference. And then the price difference. So a false twin flame will vibrate out of your life and they won't align with you in every single way. Like when you're doing the spiritual work and you're loving and focusing directly on yourself, they will not vibrate closer to you. They will also not make the same core choices as you either. Your true twin flame will always make the same core choices as you. They will vibrate closer to yourself when you are loving yourself and choosing yourself, right? And choosing to have a relationship with God and the divine. And they'll align with you in every single aspect, right? They'll match your love list. They'll match your core values, everything. False twin flame will not do that. And like sometimes your false twin flame can look and feel like your true twin flame. But like, again, you have to go through a revealing process and, you know, to know that if this person is your twin flame or not. And so you don't have to rush the revealing process either. My revealing process took like 2.5 years. So like, don't worry. How to overcome fear? By doing the mirror exercise and choosing love, by not giving power to fear. If you were left and you went to somebody, the person went to somebody younger, right? Like it's about looking at how you feel and how that makes you feel, because your feelings are key to your twin flame journey. It's okay. It's okay if you're only friends. Friendship is actually a really valuable foundation for your union. Like, yeah, you can go straight into a relationship with your twin flame, yes, but friendship is important because like you're getting to know each other on a deeper level. You're getting to like experience intimacy, right? And vulnerability in a different way, you know, and it's different than just building a friendship with regular people. So yeah, it's okay if you are friends. It doesn't mean that you're going to be in the friend zone forever. This is the part of the relationship that you're building, right? You're on friendship right now, and that's okay. But like you will be their ultimate lover too. But you also have to remember that your twin flame is your best friend. Like they're your best friend. They're everything all in one. Well, if your twin flame doesn't want to be friends with you right now, that's okay too. You know, the key to this journey is really just focusing and loving yourself and just being with yourself completely. Well, attachment is not aligned with love, right? Attachment means that you are trying to get something outside of yourself. And so your twin flame will mirror trying to get something else outside of yourself, right? Your twin flame is you. So they're not going to be attached to you. They're going to be attached to whatever you're attached for. So if you're attached to them, they're going to mirror being attached to something, and it can be to another person, right? But you can't like be like, oh, I'm attached to my twin flame, so they're going to be attached to me. Like, no, it doesn't work. Yeah, I'm a twin flame. Everyone is. You can't be your twin flame's mother. That's a no-no. Like, your twin flame is your ultimate lover. If your twin flame is ignoring you, then like, just look at that. Just look at where you're not completely being with yourself. Like, your twin flame it's okay if your twin flame doesn't talk to you for like a week or something, you know, it's not the end of the world. Be at peace with it. But you also want to look at if you're upset. If you want to get rid of people in your life, then love yourself. No, true twin flames in this lifetime are not rare. It's actually a very like common thing. You don't have to wait. It's really, really a normal thing. No, like you don't have to like listen to what he's talking about. Like you can set boundaries in that friendship. Like you don't have to tell him, oh, don't talk about this. But you also want to make sure too, like, does he know how you feel about him? In separation, as he has triggered my fear of insecurity, how to overcome that. So if you're insecure, right, you can learn the mirror exercise, right? And ask yourself, why are you insecure? Why are you insecure? What is that bringing up for you, right? What's the feeling? What has happened in your past, right? So the mirror exercise will take you directly to where you need to go within this insecurity. And so once you find this part of you that feels very insecure, maybe like not safe, maybe out of control, you just give them all of the love that they need, right? Ask them, what do you need to feel completely loved here? And then just be present with them and give them love until they are completely peaceful. How do you know for sure someone is your twin? Well, you just have to go through the revealing process. You go through the revealing process and you do the inner work and you love yourself. And that's how you know. But don't look to know if someone is your twin flame or not. Just take the journey and eventually you will find out. Yeah, you don't lie to your twin flame. Like, just be honest. Just be honest with your twin flame. What did my revealing process look like? My revealing process, it was kind of just, I did the work and my twin flame would like align with me in like every single space that I was aligning. You know, like I would be talking about God, and then she'd be like, I want to go to church, or I want to have a relationship with God, right? Just like choices that I made, she would make too. And it would just keep happening over and over and over and over again, right? And eventually I came into Harmonious Union. When you come into a Harmonious Union with your twin flame, like that's the like the confirmation of, yeah, this person is your twin flame, like with unequivocally, with no doubt, because you can't come into Harmonious Union with someone who isn't your true twin flame. But that's how you will know. Like I said, you have to come to that realization. Like I had to come to that realization too. You know, it wasn't something that I just got like that. It was something that I had to go through the process, and everybody has to go through their process and their revealing process. And it's okay. Like, it doesn't matter how long it takes. It's okay if your journey is different than mine. You don't have to like compare yourself. Well, your twin flame, it looks like your twin flame is just not really sure about what they want. So maybe it's you getting clear too, like on what you want and what you're looking for, right? And so the more that you get clear, the more that they will get clear. Yeah, like detachment is good. Practicing detachment and surrender is good. Yeah, so we'll just, what are you looking for, right? Like, do you want to be your twin flame? Do you not want to be with them, right? How about making a love list? A love list. Love list is highly, highly, highly important. And a love list, so it consists of all of your desires and your perfect partner. So everything that you desire, write those down. Qualities. And don't say like blonde hair, blue eyes. You know, like that's not really a thing. Just like, what do you desire? Do you like respect? You know, all of that. And then your core values too. So what are your core values? Loyalty, respect, honesty. And so this will help you get more clear too, but maybe you have some blocks to like being in a relationship and what that looks like. And so maybe looking at that and just seeing how you would feel to be in an actual relationship with your twin flame. Like, do you feel like you wouldn't have freedom? You know, all this. Yeah, like it's okay if you had a false twin flame. Like your true twin flame will come. Yeah. So if you're losing hope and like you feel lost, that's where you need to love yourself, right? That's where you need to go within your consciousness and give yourself that love and attention, right? So the thing with like twin flames is, yeah, like the more that twin flames come together, it's not going to mean that, you know, the world is going to go crazy. It just means like the world is upheaving a lot of stuff right now. And so you don't want to pay attention to like what's going on in the world and, you know, let that get you all worked up and crazy. Just focus on peace and peace will expand, right? Like the world will change, but you also can't force the world to change either, right? You can live in the world, but not be of the world, right? Like you don't have to be in the same vibration. And so that's what twin flames are doing, right? We're raising our vibration. And we're still going to be on earth, but we're going to have heaven on earth. And that's what we're going to invite everybody else into, right? Do you want your heaven on earth? Okay, yes, then choose that. You'll have that. And like, you know, ultimately at the end, like everyone is probably going to choose their twin flame. And so like, it's just like expanding that, right? Expanding that. Yes, this is Twin Flames Universe merch. It is. I wish we had like an @ sign or something. That's the ultimate goal. Like when you invite your twin flame into your life, you're inviting your heaven on earth, right? Like it's your direct. Oh my God, that's so funny. So I said, when you invite your twin flame into your life, you're inviting your heaven on earth. There was a light bulb that was out on the fan and it just turned right back on. That is so funny. That's hilarious. That was God just being like, hey, yeah. So it says love achievement unlocked, and then it says beast mode. So like, get it? Because, you know, choosing love. Yes. Like if you're not attracted to yourself and you don't feel good about yourself, like your twin flame will reflect that, right? And like the more that you're attracted to yourself and the more that you love yourself and like are focusing on self-love, that's what will be reflected to you, right? So it's not bad. It's not bad. Like they're reflecting this to you. They're saying, hey, like, you know, you need to love yourself where you don't feel attractive enough or where you don't feel good enough. You don't have to delete like your twin flame's number, you know, that's okay. So the shirt, like when it says love achievement unlocked beast mode, right? Like it's saying like, you know, for me, it's kind of like, hey, like I unlocked the next level of love, right? It means that you're not clear still. Like it means that you think that you're separate from your twin flame. If your twin flame is saying, oh, we have different goals, then like you believe that you're separate from your twin flame. You can connect with them on social media. Like you don't have to like limit yourself on like talking to your twin flame. And now I'm not saying go talk to them and reach out to them and or like explode their phone. I'm saying if you feel called to talk to them or you feel called to communicate with them, like do that. You don't have to wait, but it's just, you know, what's your intention behind it, right? Getting very clear on your intentions. No, you don't have to separate from your twin flame. I don't promote that, and neither does Twin Flames Universe. No separation. How to heal separation? Well, you heal separation by choosing to heal separation within yourself. Every single place where you feel separate from love and separate from God, separate from your good, that's where you heal. The more that you heal that, the more that you will experience union consciousness and feeling not separate from your good and not separate from love. How can you fall in love and not feel attached? Well, love and attachment are two different things, right? We actually made a post on this. If you scroll down a little bit on Instagram, it says true love versus attachment, and you can go look at that. But like true love is, you know, you love someone unconditionally. You don't want something from them. You just enjoy their presence. You just enjoy being around them, right? Like with attachment, it's like you're attached to someone. You want something from them. You just want love, right? Your relationship is based on fear. It's not based on unconditional love or unconditional acceptance, you know? And like when you're attached to something, like it's like a codependent thing. It's like an icky thing. It's saying like, I only want to be close to you because you give me something. Right? With true love, it's like, I just want to be close to you because I love you, right? And I love who you are. You know, oh, what it is to have you as a privilege in my life. Yeah, so why do you stalk him, right? Like, what are you trying to get from him, right? Are you obsessing about him? Is it giving you love? Are you getting high on it, right? Like, if you're getting high on it, then you know, okay, well, I need to give myself something, right? Whatever you're trying to get from your twin flame, just give that to yourself. Whatever feeling, give that to you. And like, that's where you will benefit and you will attract him when you're giving yourself what you need in every single moment. If you miss that feeling, right? Like give that feeling to yourself. Give that feeling. Like imagine him there with you. Yes, union is possible. And union happens as soon as you choose it. You don't have to do this alone. You know, like you're not alone in your union. It's okay to visualize yourself. Yes, visualize them in your heart. So like you can envision them in your heart, like in a nice place, you know, on a bench, wherever you like, and just talk to them, whatever you need to do. Give them a hug, a kiss, do that. And that's like you giving yourself what you need. If you really want your union and you're like, you want to invest into it and learn more about twin flames and really like heal yourself. If I were to tell you to invest into anything, it would be Twin Flame Essential School. Like Twin Flame Essential School is like key, like number one thing you should have and you should get, because it literally tells you everything you need to know about twin flames and how to heal things, like how to heal through a third party, communication blocks, just everything that you want to ask me is in those classes. So if you were to get something today, get Twin Flame Essential School. If you don't want Twin Flame Essential School, just get something else, because again, but this is how you're going to support yourself. Like honestly, I'm enjoying it. If it's meant to happen anyways, what is the benefit of the essentials? It speeds it up. Instead of it taking 30 years, it takes 3 years for you to have your union in your harmonious union and be married to your twin flame. All this work accelerates your progress like crazy. It's like you're blasting off on a rocket ship. Yeah, you can not use the resources that we're giving you, but I mean, does it feel better to be in union 30 years from now, or does it feel better to be in physical union with your twin flame in 3 years? You know, it's up to you. Well, if you feel heavy, it's just allowing yourself to be present with yourself, right? Be present with yourself. Divine timing also works on your timing too. Where like, yeah, divine timing is a real thing, but you can also speed up divine timing. You don't have to wait for divine timing. You don't have to say, oh, well, can't do this, or, you know, blah, 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 because divine timing, no. That's like an excuse. It's about taking action now and knowing that, like, yes, it will happen in divine timing, but by you taking action, you're speeding up the process. It's like you're helping the divine go faster. You're giving them a push. You go faster, push. That's what it is. All right. Well, I feel like this live is complete and that we've talked about everything we needed to talk about. So yeah, make sure you guys come back next Monday. And I'll be here next Monday. We can talk more questions, more answers. And yeah, like I said, guys, claim all of your support, and you will have your union if you choose. If you choose it, it is yours. Promise. And if you commit and you're serious, you'll have your union. All right. Thank you guys. Bye-bye.